watching Black Mirror with his wife actually sent his marriage into a divorce, which is crazy. Like, what up there, y'all? We're here with a Raptors recommendation. It is the second on my channel where my producer, San Raptor, the producer from Sand City, and among other songs, recommends an album for me to review. And this week, he has recommended Open Mike Eagle, Anime, Trauma, and Divorce. If you don't know who Open Mike Eagle is, he is a comedian, a TV show co-host from Comedy Central. He is a poet, and he is a rapper. And he is good at turning that comedy into his creativity. And that's what he does with this album, Anime, Trauma, and Divorce, talking about his real life, man. Let's get into it.
I've been on the sidelines watching every day, so I think it's about time I get in there and play. Searching for my cloud nine, soaking up the rays, and I think it's prime time to make it own way. I've been on the sidelines watching every day, so I think it's about time I get in there and play. Searching for my cloud nine, soaking up the rays, and I think it's prime time to make it own way.
So first off, listening to this album, you really feel like you know him. He's good at talking about his life through comedy and kind of deflects that, you know, so it doesn't seem so serious, which works out for the listenability and your mood while listening to this album. That being said, he talks about some serious stuff, man, and my three favorite songs on here are Head Ass, Sweatpants, Spider-Man, and the Black Mirror episode. I'm going to talk about those later two songs on here, doing a focus on more like just a few songs on this album review. But Sweatpants, Spider-Man, man, actually talks about the divorce that he's going through and what he's doing to get through that. Also the midlife crisis that he's in. He realizes he's almost 40. He's putting on sweatpants. He's trying to jog and trying to work out and doing push-ups. But when he does it, his back hurts, his knee hurt. He realizes he has to start his life over at 40, which feels like impossible for him to do. And just going through kind of a depression stage, and what he's doing to get through that is tattoos, haircuts, gold chains, anime. Tattoos, haircuts, gold chains, anime. You know, and that's the chorus, and it's a catchy chorus. He does such a good job at it. That's a song, man. It's honestly completely fire. I can listen to that song over and over again. And then the next one is actually the Black Mirror episode, which he talks about watching Black Mirror with his wife actually sent his marriage into a divorce, which is crazy. Like,
Black Mirror episode ruined my man. No. Black Mirror episode ruined my man. No. Oh, Black Mirror episode ruined my man. Black Mirror episode ruined my man.
I don't know if it's true, because clearly he talks about it like he doesn't actually think that happened, but that's like something that happened that maybe started something. And I almost want to know which episode it was, because there's so many that it could be. There's a Black Mirror episode where you can see your partner's memories or dreams or something like that. There's a Black Mirror episode where you can where they're in a video game and the characters ended up doing it or something. There's so many Black Mirror episodes. If you don't know Black Mirror, it's a TV show on BBC. It focuses on one piece of technology, and they center a story about relationships around that. A really good show, one of the best shows of all time. Highly recommend watching Black Mirror, which I am going to do to try and figure out what episode this is. I don't want to look it up. I just want to know which one it was. So I'm going to watch the whole series and be like, yeah, this is the one. Then I might be able to look it up and see which one it was. But yeah, I love the chorus on here with Black Mirror episode ruined my marriage. Yeah, it's like a very horrorcore kind of hip hop a little bit. Has this dark tone to it on the album. The darkest tone to any of the songs on this album. The album is more jazzy, more smooth. Open Mike Eagle is heavily influenced by De La Soul. He's like a new age De La Soul artist to me, just by listening to this album. I haven't heard of Open Mike Eagle before this, which is surprising given all the things and avenues he's done. I haven't listened to any of his stuff other than this album. So yeah, I am highly surprised just how soulful it is and very jazzy, just like De La Soul is. So that's a pleasant surprise for me. Overall, man, these two songs are completely, utterly fire. And Head Ass is actually one of the funnier ones on here, where he does a play on words throughout the whole song. Just he talks about little something head ass, little something head ass, you know, and everything is something a different thing play on that term head ass. So I mean, it's a funny one. It's very carefree, one of the more carefree songs on the album. And those three songs are just the ones I'm going to talk about. But like I got to talk about one of the worst songs on the album too, which is the last song on the album, 15, 20 Feet Ocean. Now, he has some kid on there, and it's just, it doesn't always work. Putting kids and stuff and rapping in the album, I mean, it seems cool at first, but it's not always a great execution in terms of what listenability afterwards. After that kind of thing, novelty fades so that it's a kid rapping on stage, and it's a live song too. So there's that. But yeah, I really think he could have left this off there or added as a bonus track or a deluxe one, but I don't think should be actually a part of the actual album itself. But other than that song, everything is fire, bro. I'm giving this album a 9 out of 10 and highly recommend anyone check it out. I haven't heard Open Mike Eagle before this, so I was pleasantly surprised. I felt like I knew him after listening to it. So definitely check it out, man. Highly recommend the two songs, Sweatpants Spider-Man and Black Mirror episode. If you listen to anything, listen to Sweatpants Spider-Man, man. Just listen to that. Check out that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, love it, man. Open Mike Eagle, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That's one of the higher ones I've rated. Let me know what y'all think about the album. Let me know what y'all think about Open Mike Eagle. Any albums you want me to review, let me know. I don't just have to listen to Sand Raptor, although I do. I can also listen to what you want to suggest. So let me know. Peace.